You ever stare at a friend and think, we started the same job, same pay, how are they ahead? More savings, less stress. Not flashy wins, just quiet edges. Here's the 5 habits making it happen, not dramatically ahead. Not overnight success, just quietly ahead. More savings, less stress, more control, and it's confusing because on the surface they don't seem smarter or more hardworking, so what's actually different? Let's put this into a real situation. You're earning around $60,000 to $70,000 a year in the US, pretty normal. After rent, groceries, gas, insurance, you've got maybe $400 to $600 left each month. Now here's the part most people don't realize: that small leftover amount is where your entire financial future gets decided. Not your salary, not your job title. They don't treat leftover money like extra. Most people see that $500 and think, alright, this is mine to enjoy, so it goes into small things. Eating out, random upgrades, subscriptions, convenience, nothing extreme. But let's do the math. $500 a month, that's $6,000 a year. Over 10 years, that's $60,000. Invested at a basic 7% return, that's closer to $85,000 to $90,000. So every time you treat leftover money casually, you're not just spending $500, you're quietly giving up long-term freedom. Psychologically, this happens because your brain labels leftover money as safe to spend. It feels like a reward, not a responsibility, but financially aware people don't see extra money, they see unassigned money, and they give it a job before it disappears. Habit 2. They control lifestyle creep instead of letting it control them. You get a raise from $65,000 to $75,000. Logically, life should improve, but what usually happens? Rent goes up, food spending increases. You upgrade your car, your clothes, your habits, and somehow you're still left with the same $500 at the end of the month. That's lifestyle creep. And yeah, it feels normal because your brain adjusts fast. What used to feel like a luxury becomes basic real quick. Now here's the difference. People who build wealth don't avoid upgrades forever, they just delay them. When income increases, they hold their lifestyle steady for a while. That gap between old lifestyle and new income, that's where wealth is built. Quietly. Habit 3. They think in total cost, not monthly payments. Most people think like this: can I afford $400 a month? If yes, they move forward. That's how people end up financing everything. Let's take a simple example. A $600 car payment feels manageable, but over 5 years that's $36,000. And that's after tax money. So realistically, you had to earn close to $50,000 before tax just to afford that car. That's not a purchase. That's a time trade, years of your working life exchanged for something losing value every day. Financially intelligent people don't just ask, can I afford the monthly? They ask, what is the full cost of this decision? And more importantly, what is this costing me in time? They don't let social pressure shape their spending. This one is subtle because lifestyle is always on display. Friends traveling, coworkers upgrading, people your age leveling up, and it creates pressure, not loud, just quiet pressure. So you adjust: slightly better apartment, slightly more spending, just enough to feel like you're keeping up. But here's the problem: you're comparing your real financial situation to someone else's visible lifestyle. You don't see their debt, their stress, their reality. People who build wealth detach from that game, not emotionally, just logically. Their decisions come from their numbers, not someone else's life. They choose consistency over intensity. Most people handle money in phases. They'll save aggressively for a few months, then stop. Invest for a while, then forget. It's on and off. But wealth doesn't respond to intensity, it responds to repetition. Let's say someone invests $400 every month, nothing exciting. But over 15 years at 7%, that's over $125,000. No big moves, no hype, just consistency. And psychologically, this works because it removes emotion. You're not deciding every month, you're not relying on motivation, it just happens, and over time that's what separates outcomes. So when you look at someone who's quietly ahead, it's usually not one big move, It's these 5 habits repeated calmly over time. They don't treat leftover money casually, they control lifestyle creep, they think in total cost. They ignore social pressure and they stay consistent. None of this feels dramatic, none of it looks impressive, but that's exactly why it works, because most people ignore what feels small. And over time, those small decisions stop being small. Start one today, watch your future shift. Hit subscribe for more no BS money breakdowns. What's your first move? Comment below.